Can you believe the state of free speech in America today? It's more fragile than ever, and late-night television hosts are sounding the alarm. This week, ABC took the drastic step of suspending Jimmy Kimmel Live amidst growing pressure from the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, and the Trump administration. The whole episode raises serious questions about censorship and the freedom to express opinions on air. The catalyst for this moment was Kimmel's reaction to the grim incident involving Charlie Kirk. After the murder was reported, Kimmel labeled it senseless and criticized the MAGA faction for attempting to distance themselves from the suspect, implying that they were trying to manipulate the narrative for political gain. He expressed his frustration during his Monday night broadcast, stating, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them." Just 2 days later, FCC Chair Brendan Carr sent shockwaves through the network, issuing a stark warning to Disney, ABC's parent company, on a podcast, saying, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way." Following this threat, ABC announced the indefinite suspension of Kimmel's show, raising eyebrows across the entertainment community. Adding fuel to the fire, former President Trump chimed in, suggesting that NBC should also consider pulling Kimmel's and Seth Meyers' shows. Describing both hosts as total losers with poor ratings, this led Meyers to respond on Thursday night's show, emphasizing the apparent attack on free speech under the current administration. In a powerful moment at the Atlantic Festival in New York City, legendary host David Letterman voiced his concerns, passionately arguing, "You can't go around firing somebody because you're fearful or trying to suck up to a criminal administration in the Oval Office. That's just not how this works." Letterman's words resonate with many who worry that fear is dictating the landscape of American entertainment. In the wake of this suspension, Stephen Colbert, just off celebrating an Emmy win, declared, "Tonight we are all Jimmy Kimmel," suggesting that the threat to one host is a threat to all. He also pointedly remarked that if ABC thinks these measures will appease the regime, they are woefully naive. Colbert revealed that CBS had announced earlier this summer that his own show would conclude next year for financial reasons, coinciding with the parent company's pursuit of a merger with Skydance. The timing of these corporate decisions raises eyebrows. In the midst of Kimmel's controversy, Carr also warned broadcast stations and Disney about airing Jimmy Kimmel Live, leading Nexstar Media Group to quickly pull the show, apparently in an effort to secure the approval of their own $6.2 billion merger with Tegna. Colbert chimed in humorously on Thursday, saying, "A company apparently capitulating to the whims of the president in order to ensure their merger goes through? Has that ever happened before?" His playful sarcasm underlines a serious concern about corporate leaders prioritizing profits over integrity. Jon Stewart, making a rare appearance, took a jab at the current administration's management of free speech. He quipped sarcastically about Trump's UK visit and later mockingly referenced critiques of governmental overreach, stating, "Now some naysayers may argue that this administration's speech concerns are merely a cynical ploy, a thin gruel of a ruse. Not me, though. I think it's great." Meanwhile, Seth Meyers stated unequivocally on his show that the administration is indeed enforcing a crackdown on free speech. He humorously added, "I just want to say, before we get started here, that I've always admired and respected Mr. Trump," before lapsing into an earnest tribute to Kimmel. Meyers emphasized that it's a privilege to call Kimmel a friend and asserted, "I count my blessings that I live in a country that at least purports to value freedom of speech." Finally, The Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon addressed the matter with sincerity as well, relating how many viewers are concerned about potential censorship. He acknowledged the mixed feelings about the current leadership while expressing his admiration for Kimmel as a talented and kind individual, hoping for his return to the screen soon. As this debate continues, we can't help but ask, what does this mean for our future as a society that values free expression? Are we witnessing the slippery slope of censorship unfolding right before our eyes? Let us know your thoughts below. Do you agree or disagree with the prevailing sentiment about free speech under threat?